Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Well, looks like we'll just have to hope we randomly bump into one of the two on our travels. That looks like our best bet, honestly. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly I'm about ready to throw in the towel. The heck is this black orbment anyways? In the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use, though it feels a little similar to a battle orbment. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz. This one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact? An artifact? You mean like from one of the towers? Precisely, an artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. This one doesn't appear to be that old. Looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Jeez, and now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know we're all worried about him? Estelle is getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. I thought we continue our journey. Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but I already managed to get recommendations from Relent and Bose, right? What's left are Ruan, Zeiss, and Gransel. Only those three. We do jobs as we travel around to these other regions. We just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. Yeah, you know, that's a very good point. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may even have traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R, too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Stell, what are you talking about? It's like killing two birds with one stone, or maybe 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. Love you too, Estelle. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes. Planning to be senior bracers as we travel around the borough? Exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process? I think you're somehow missing the point. It looks like she's back to her old self. Heh, I guess it's settled then. It is indeed. It is indeed. Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Relent now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Relent branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us, we'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. If you run into any trouble, contact the Relent branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. Same goes for you, don't get yourself too liquored up. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. She won't. She absolutely won't. Never fear, dear children. Count on me to protect fair Shara. As far as I'm concerned, you're the one who needs protecting from her. Not that you'll get it from us, mind you. And why are you headed to Relent? To mention with Shara. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. I thought it was about time I turned my attention toward another region. As for Relent's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. He's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he'd go drinking with me. We'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. Ha, I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. After many agonizing hours of consideration, decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. Well, have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble in Relent, you hear me? Here's another piece of advice. When Cher's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. The Relent-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now. We'd better hurry and get on. Shara, wait, can't we talk this over? Only appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. Eek! Rip, Olivier. We'll visit your tombstone one day. See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Relent. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Off they get. And for the foreseeable future, it looks like it will be just Joshua and Estelle. No third or fourth wheels, at least for now. And that is the end of Chapter 1. We will throw down a save. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Huh. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Huh. It's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. Oh, Olivier. Looks like there might be more to our smooth-talking womanizer flirty fuck than we first thought. How very interesting. The food is great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Wait, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. Contact you again, my dear friend. Haha, I love messing with that guy. So stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara? Oh, been caught in the act, have you? The fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create well. Why don't you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. Olivier one? Then I'm the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? We skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax. Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Shara? Should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Oh, he's a spy, isn't he? I should have seen that one coming, honestly. His act was way too over the top. It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand, why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberl? For that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. Not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. But you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Haken Gate so you could gather information was all a part of the plan? Even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an ornament. It is an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication systems, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no need to worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact, like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over. Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shara. You should never try to pry into all the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. Already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. Certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. He was here to meet Cassius, wasn't he? One lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army, with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. A divine blade, Cassius Bright, is the one I seek. On to Chapter 2, Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, and our next destination is the Ruan region. Back with Estelle and Joshua, I see. Wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? It's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. Remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. Could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. That also... Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. Then we could leave after that. So what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. So you know, in order to enter the Ruan region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. If you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? Before we leave, there's some stuff we gotta look into. And we have a couple of quests we need to report. For the new Ansel Path monster. And we have advanced in rank. And also, we have our quest for the stolen ring I need to report. Which is in the south block. And it's a person's house, is as much as I know. Not you. Give me a minute, we need to find the place. Come back safely. I didn't see anything identifying who we're looking for. But they've got to find them all in one piece. I haven't found any of the people that we're supposed to look for yet. I'm not finding anyone we talk to about that sort of thing. For now, and no one we're finding so far has said anything about a ring or note Okay. Wait, speaking of the notebook. That guy said he'd be in big trouble if we gave him that notebook if anyone found it, so that makes it sound like we might want to return it. To someone other than him. Although, maybe I want to look around a little bit more before we head on out, just in case there's something to do with that notebook. But, having said that, I think I'm actually gonna call it here for today. We have been recording for a very long time, so seems an apt moment to stop. Also, since we've reached chapter 2. Anyways, it's been Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you have been watching Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I'll see you next time, when we will be heading out. And about most likely over to the Rouen region, as well as continuing our attempt to figure out what we need to do with this ring and this mysterious black notebook. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then. Bye for now.